Yo, what's up, family? Matt D. Talford here with another quick, short episode of Matty's Rap. I'm gonna save the normal introductions because I'm sitting underneath a tree and there's a lot of little acorns dropping, so I'm not trying to get smacked upside the head with an acorn. The real reason why the establishment, the NBA, the money controllers, if you will, the real reason why they're going after brother Kyrie Irving. I'm going to make this short and sweet for y'all. The real reason why they're going after Kyrie has very little to do with Kyrie and a lot to do with the filmmaker and his presentation of the content within that documentary film. Now, I watched the film, the documentary that is in question. I'm trying not to say it because I don't know. I don't even know if you know what? Screw it. I'm going to say it. I watched Hebrews to Negroes, Wake Up Black America, all right? I bought the DVD. I streamed it. I streamed it when the movie first dropped, and then I bought the DVD on Blu-ray so I could own a copy because I didn't know how long that thing would be online. You know what I mean? I'm being honest with you. Does it have to do with any alleged anti-Semitism in it or whatever? I'm going to say no, because I didn't see any in there. I'm being honest with you. I watched that film. Now, the film was a little long for my taste, I'm being honest, but it was very well thought out. And I'm not trying to make this a critique of the film, but I think that if you skip the first 15 minutes, you could probably jump right into it. The first 15 minutes was a lot of promo stuff. But aside from that, the movie probably could have been shortened a little bit, just with just trimming out some of the stuff in the beginning. But I mean, I understand it. I get it. You know, no slight. I met Ron at a seminar that he did some years ago, and he's a very smart, very intelligent brother. Knows his stuff. But I also bought the follow-up to it. There's a second one, Hebrews to Negroes 2, Revelation, Age of Awakening. I actually liked that film better. It was shorter. It didn't have to do with the length. I just you know how it is, guys. I'm a writer. Sometimes your first work, you perfect your craft the second time around, and I think the second, as good as the first film was, I thought the second one was better. So if you ask me to choose one, I like the second film better than the first. But anyway, the points remain, and I think again, I want to cut this video short. I think the real reason why they're going after Kyrie is because they really don't want it with the producer, with the film's producer, the film's writer, the guy who created the film, Ron Dalton Jr. Why am I saying that, Matt? I followed Ron heavily years ago on his Instagram and on his YouTube channel, and you know, years ago when he was promoting his work heavily, that never stops. When you're an artist, you're always promoting your work if you don't have the machine behind you. I mean, when you got the machine behind you, you don't have to promote it because the machine is doing it for you. But Ron has been doing this grassroots. It's been a complete grassroots effort by him because he couldn't get the traction that he wanted from the machine. So including being willing to pay for screenings and such at different theaters in different cities, and being rejected by all of those movie houses. So anyway, to wrap this video up, the establishment, I feel like, is using Kyrie as the latest attempt at making an example out of a brother that has awakened to the knowledge of who he is in accordance with Bible prophecy. And that's what's happening in this season, guys. I don't want to make this a big video talking about the astrological events that have taken place here in this last quarter of the year. But I mean, guys, I did a video. You can go and check it out on my channel. I'll put some links in the description box below. But I did a video talking about the significance of the full moon in Aries, followed by the new moon in Scorpio. And I won't get into it. I'm tempted to, but I'm not going to do it. I'll put a link below. But in that, I talk about the significance of what's going on in the world right now and the astrological signs. Remember, the scripture tells us to watch for signs and wonders in the heavens. Those signs are typically astrological events, you know. And look, we got today is November the 7th, and we got about I don't know, roughly 12 or so hours from now, we got a full lunar eclipse in Taurus, okay, in the sign of Taurus. What is Taurus? Taurus is the bull. That is fixed, fixed, stubborn energy. Okay, this last new moon was a fixed energy as well. It was fixed. This Taurus is fixed earth energy. This last full new moon in Scorpio is fixed water energy. So when you're talking about fixed energy, that's typically stubborn. It's unmoving. It's unwavering. So we got a lot of stuff happening right now. And again, I won't go into that video because I don't want this video to be super long. So you guys check that video out. But again, these astrological events are triggering what is happening in the world right now. And again, I got away from my point talking about Kyrie, so I'm going to say this one more time and wrap it up. The reason they're going after Kyrie is because Kyrie is low-hanging fruit. They figure, okay, if we can do him like we did Nick Cannon, if we can do him like we did, I believe it was a wide receiver from Philadelphia named Deshaun Jackson, if we can do him like we do any other brother that wakes up and claims his status as a Shemite, okay, and you guys, if you want to know the real lineages, just go check out the 10th chapter of the book of Genesis. This stuff is in the Bible. It's in the Bible. If you understood what Kyrie was saying when he said, I can't, he says, he said in his, that last press conference at the Nets facility, he said, I can't be anti-Semitic if I know who I am. He didn't go into detail, but if you guys want to read between the lines, go and look at the 10th chapter of the book of Genesis, the Table of Nations. It tells you who the lineage and the descendants of Shem, Ham, and Japheth were, okay? And just to summarize it really quick, you can't be, you know, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Y'all go look at who Japheth's grandson was. I believe it was the grandson. Starts with an A, Ashkenaz, okay? That's under the lineage of Japheth. So can you be under the lineage of Japheth and under the lineage eventually of Abraham, Isaac, Israel, Judah, when they're of the lineage of Shem? Was there a crossover? Was there a jump? Was there some kind of a cosmic jump from one progenitor to a different one? That's all he was saying when he said, I can't be anti-Semitic if I know who I am. So to wrap this up, I think they see Kyrie as low-hanging fruit. If they could get Kyrie to buck and do what they've demanded that he does, and there were 6 points that I'm not going to go into. Maybe there's, you know what, I don't care about it. I'm not even going to put a link into the article because I think it's ridiculous. The 6 things that they're asking him to do. But if you look at the 6 things that they're asking him to do, I think that if they can get him to do that, they will see that as another victory and as another example of why you, if you have melanin, are to never come out and claim status as a, and I shouldn't even say having melanin, because we know about the whole, you know, importation of people from Ethiopia to the land over there. Not gonna get all into that. I mean, you could easily say, well, we can't be like that because we brought some people in from Ethiopia. I got my thoughts on that. I'm not gonna go into those here. But anyway, the truth of the matter is, this video should have been probably half this long, but I'm gonna wrap it up now. They see Kyrie as low-hanging fruit. They see him as another victory if they can get him to buck. But he is pretty much just a scapegoat because you know how it is. You know, guys, y'all know how it was back, you know, when you could actually fist fight in school and not have to worry about somebody bringing a gun or a knife back in the day. You know, when somebody had beef with somebody, they wouldn't go after the big guy. They go after the guy they thought they could beat. You know what I mean? Truth of the matter is, and I'll say this and wrap it up, back in 2018, 2019, even before 2018, when Ron was promoting his work before it released, this is Ron Dalton Jr. I'm referring to, the creator of Hebrews to Negroes, the books and the film series. He was begging people from the community that is, I'll say it, harassing, and I'm not even saying the whole community because that's what they want. They want people at the worker level, people at the, when I say worker, what am I talking about? In feudalistic society, they want people at the serf level fighting each other, and the war ain't where the serf level is. They use the serf level people as the warriors, but the real war is at the vassal level and the owner level. I say this all the time, feudalism never went anywhere. They just rebranded it with all these different political systems. Feudalism never went anywhere. You still got landowners, they still hire vassals, those vassals still get serfs to work for them, and then you got the poor. So those 4 major layers of feudalism have never gone anywhere. They've always been there. They will always be here, in my opinion. But anyway, Ron was begging people from the leadership of the establishment who basically will say that you are being anti that if you claim status of being that as a so-called black man. And y'all go watch my video, what can simple bags of flour teach us about race? Race is not even real. It's not even real. There's always only been family, what's the word I'm looking for? Lineage, land of origin, and basically, you know, lineage, land of origin. There's a third thing there. I'm drawing a blank right now because it's been a long day. But there never was anything such as race. It was always, you know, where are you from? Land of origin. And who are your people? Who's your family? What's your family name? Okay, what tribe? What tribe are you with? There's always only been tribe, land of origin, and familial status. That's it. Who is your people? So, and we still do that at our cookouts today. You show up at a cookout and don't nobody know you. What are the elders gonna say? They're gonna say, what's your name? Who's your people? Where you from? I got that so much when I was younger. Where you from? Who are your people? You know what I mean? So that's all there's ever been. Race doesn't exist, but you got these people that, and the scripture says God is not the author of confusion. I think one of the problems is that, you know, when someone claims that someone's not bloodline lineage and they can prove it via DNA and anthropology and history and even scripture, then somebody will say, well, you're picking on me for my religious choice. So the confusion comes in where you're asking the question, is this a person who's practices a certain religion, or is this a person who claims bloodline status as this, that, or the third? Ron, again, I'll say this and I'll get off of here. Ron challenged, I've seen those videos where he was calling out people, hey, if I'm wrong, prove me wrong. He said, get your best scholars, your best anthropologists, your best DNA experts, whatever, and come and debate me and my team. Bring your information, we'll bring our information. If we're wrong, we'll go away. That's pretty much what he did, and nobody ever took him up on it. Why? Why? I'm gonna say it like they say back in the streets, or back in the neighborhood. I ain't gonna say in the streets. I'm gonna say it like they say back in the neighborhood, like they said back in the day. Two of y'all can't be telling the truth, and it's different. Somebody lying, all right? So that's all I got, family. I didn't want this video to be super long, but the truth of the matter is that they are going after Kyrie because they don't want to go after the guy who did the film. That's why you ain't hearing nothing. You ain't hearing nobody going after Jeff Bezos. Is raking in on Amazon right now. It's the hottest documentary film, hottest film on Amazon right now, hottest download. Okay, people want to know, hey, what's all of the hype? All of this stuff was prophesied to happen. I'm gonna do another video talking about prophecy and the number 1947. I'm gonna break that down for y'all one day too. It's very significant. He who has an ear to hear, let him hear, or her. It's time for that over patriarchal presentation of the scripture to go away as well. And I'm even gonna, later this week, I'm going to read I'm going to do an online reading of the book, a Bible book, a very significant Bible book that tells the story of a little known Israelite woman, or the story of I shouldn't say little known, it's not widely publicized. The story of an Israelite woman that saved her entire nation from the tribe of Judah. Okay, from the tribe of Judah, how she saved her nation. And I promise you, this isn't a story that you hear in the church a lot. All right, but anyway, I'm getting off topic. Last but not last again, last time, they're going after Kyrie because they don't want it with Ron. I'm just keeping it 100. If they wanted it, listen, this whole argument about who is a Shemite, I still don't know why the H got dropped, though I got some opinions on that too. I think it has everything to do with spirituality and karma and sound vibrations. I think that's the reason why the H got dropped and why it went to, because Noah didn't have a son called Sem. His name was Shem. So why did the H get dropped? There's a reason for it. A very, 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 very powerful reason for it, if you ask me. But I digress. They don't want it with Ron. This argument is very easy to shut down by simply bringing the receipts. If these people that are claiming that these people who look like Kyrie, if these people look like Kanye West or Ye, if they claim that they are a certain status that has been enjoyed for decades by another people, then it's really easy to disprove, and you could do that scientifically, historically, and biblically. And there are many people that are waiting to see this happen. So stop picking on Adam Silver. Stop picking on Kyrie. Y'all go after the filmmaker. Go get the filmmaker. Answer his or heed to his request for a debate and shut him down. If he's wrong, shut him down. And then all of this will go away, and you won't never hear anybody again saying, well, I'm this or I'm not, when they're not. Okay? But I think that they don't want to do that, and I even understand why. And sadly, for me to stay in the middle, I can sympathize with why they would not want to do that. But I'll leave that for another video. Y'all tell somebody you love them and mean it. How do you mean it? You show it. Love is a verb. It's a noun too. But if we focus on the verb, the noun always takes care of itself. So show love. Show love and you'll have love. Peace, y'all.